full lineup ahead. We have Kimball High School will be kicking it off, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Coach Nick Smith from Kimball High School.
Okay, let's do it.
Coach Smith.
Hi, everybody.
How are you, sir?
Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Good to see both of you.
Good to see. Good to be seen, Coach.
Yeah.
Great to be seen. So listen, let's dive right on in. So what are some of your season outlook for this year's Kimball Knights team?
Well, one, we want to come out and make sure we're real competitive. You know, that's what we call Kimball basketball. You know, coming out, being competitive, giving ourselves a chance to win every night. And also, you know, being in San Antonio in March. You know, our main goal is to get another state championship banner put on that wall.
All right.
Absolutely. And so who are some of the guys that we need to be on the lookout for this year? Introduce some of let's bring out some of these Knights and let them introduce themselves. Guys, let's welcome you on to the platform.
Okay. One of the guys, some of the guys I want to bring to the stage right now, Jaden Blair is one of our point guards. He actually was point guard on the team that led us to the regional finals this past season, the year 2019-2020. We're actually bringing in also we have Deontay Greer, who's new to the team this year. He's going to play a big part. And also Chauncey Gibson that's coming in with us also to play a huge role in what we're trying to do this year. We have Aiden Blair, who's a transfer in. They actually moved here from out of town. He's going to be a vital role, big 6'8" forward, class of 2022. Arterial Morris, who's returning from last year's team, also one of the top players in the state of Texas in his class of 2022. And we have a few more players that were on earlier that I guess they end up having.
So let me ask you a question, Coach, and this is kind of for you and the team. I do want to, and for everybody, what do you all see as your biggest challenge as we go into this new season? And of course, under these extenuating circumstances that we find ourselves in the midst of a pandemic, because it's not over. I mean, we're still in it, and we're about to probably hit a really bad spell again. So what do you think is the biggest challenge right now, Coach?
Okay, so can you guys hear me?
Yes. We can hear you. Repeat.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I dropped off. I'm sorry I dropped off again, but there were a few other players, Kyron Henderson and DeMarcus Ralston. Those are guys that are returning from last year's team. So those are some of the guys to really look out for. Like I said, we're expecting a great year like we do every year, but I think this team has a chance to be even better than last year's team. Last year's team, we went 30-7, made it to a regional final. And it's not just about winning all those games, but it's about being where we want to be in March, you know, which, like I said, which is in San Antonio.
Okay, so I just want to, I guess, piggyback off of that question and ask, you know, in the midst of this pandemic that we're still in, somebody's mic. In the midst of the pandemic that we're in, and really doesn't seem to be getting any better right now, what do you foresee as your biggest challenge as a team going into this new season and trying to get to March?
Okay, we lost Coach Arterio. Let's throw it over to you. Arterio Morris, 5-star 2022 guard, Dallas Kimball High School. Talk a little bit about some of the expectations that you have as a team leader out of this year's group.
That we have together, but just looking into like going into state. Right now, all our mindsets should be focused on getting to state. Last year we got to the second round. I know the players that we was playing with last year was kind of frustrated because that was a big part of the game. Because the team that was here before us didn't get past the second round. So just coming in, just having a good mindset, just getting past the second round is good. But the team that we have right now, it was just like team chemistry to actually get past the second round again.
Absolutely. And Coach, let's go around. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, going into this season, we during the pandemic, that some of the challenges are just maintaining safety for our kids, making sure that things are sanitized, making sure that we're 6 feet apart on the bench. Coaches are wearing masks. They all have their own personal masks and stuff on the bench. I mean, just the safety of our kids, but also still being able to play. And it's going to be different because you're not going to have a lot of fans in the stands this year. I know DFW is coming up with a thing where, it's only going to be a certain amount of parents and fans that can actually be in the stands at that time. So, those are some of the challenges we face. But in the end of the day, as long as we can get out there and play basketball, do what we do, and, we can win games and get in the district and get into the playoffs. And like I said, I'm just hoping that and praying that we're able to continue the season and there are no teams that have to sit out or anybody having to quarantine or anything like that. If everybody just can do, what we need to do and maintain safety, I believe we can have a great season.
And before we introduce each one of the players that are on with us, talk a little bit about the schedule this year and some of the notable matchups you guys have.
Well, some of the notable matchups we have, we're going to open the season with a good ODY team. We always like playing teams out of Fort Worth. They kind of was rolling last year, so it'll be good to play those guys. Then after that, Lake Ridge. I know we have Irvin MacArthur on the schedule. We got Grand Prairie on the schedule, South Grand Prairie on the schedule. We'll be playing the I School. We'll be going out there to play the I School. We have the new Rock Hill School that just opened up. We'll be playing them. My boy Pat Washington took the WTY job, so we'll be going over there. And of course, we got Lancaster on in our district now, along with South Oak Cliff. The Kimball Carter game, that matchup will still be going on also. And like I said, we got a few other games on the schedule I failed to mention.
Absolutely. And before we let you guys go, let's go down the road and let you guys introduce yourself, starting with Chauncey Gibson. Chauncey, did we lose you? All right, Jaden, go ahead and take over. Jaden, we'll let you introduce yourself and we'll take it from there.
Jay, can you hear?
Guys, make sure you unmute yourself. Make sure you unmute yourself before you speak. Okay, Jaden, we got you now. Go ahead.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm 6 foot combo guard.
All right, Mr. Greer.
I'm a 6'3" combo guard, class 2021.
Okay, Mr. Aiden Blair, introduce yourself.
I'm a 6'4", 22.
And Mr. Gibson. We got some technical difficulty with Chauncey. Okay. Kimball Knights, everybody. Coach Smith, good luck to you guys this year. We'll be watching on your road to state. Good luck, guys. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy.
All right. Thank y'all very much.
All right.
Thank y'all for being here.
Kimball Knights in the building.